I've been in Adikteev for a little bit over a year and a half. Currently, I'm an account coordinator for the EMEA and APAC regions. However, I started off as an ad operational coordinator and as an intern. Basically, I was finishing my master's degree here in France, and I was doing project management in my master's with kind of like a side of marketing and advertisement. Actually, in order to kind of graduate in France, you need to complete a 6-month internship. Adikteev's LinkedIn post about like the ad operational coordinator. And a little bit like a few weeks later, I just found myself actually in the company. I can definitely say that that's been one of the best decisions I've actually made in my professional life and just generally in life altogether. As an account coordinator, we actually get to work with a lot of clients that we have. We're the middleman in between like Adikteev and actually the client. Our sales team actually brings in the client. Afterwards, we kind of onboard them and we talk about the technical stuff, what is actually achievable, what can they expect from our campaigns, how we both can come to a mutual place where we're both happy and we're both achieving our objectives. We're the ones who actually get to know the client the most, see what they want, get to know what their needs are and what their requests are. We basically talk to the clients a lot and then check on the campaigns, how everything is going, and any kind of improvements can be done, and also always work to be proactive in terms of like recommendations. What are the things we can actually improve in our strategy? In Adikteev, we actually get to work with a lot of verticals. It is very important to actually kind of mention the fact that each kind of client is very unique in their user behavior. 2 apps from the same vertical, like they not necessarily could be applied the same strategy. A few verticals that actually kind of stand out to me that I've worked with the most are dating, social networking, gaming, trading, e-commerce, and also like lifestyle and fitness ones. We're talking about like 5 different verticals. There are going to be quite different strategies in terms of like social networking or any kind of dating apps. We should always go for people who are rather fresh, since the dating app, someone came with a fresh intent and we're always trying to kind of re-engage them and always keep them in the app. However, for example, in this case, going after lapsed users, meaning like users who have actually churned and haven't opened the app in quite some time, could be quite of a challenging thing. We should always keep in mind that there is always the human factor, that someone just could be not available to be dating, or they're just simply not single anymore. Targeting and going after lapsed users could be quite profitable in verticals such as like gaming, trading, and also e-commerce. We are just trying to get to users who actually kind of possibly done a purchase or they've done a first deposit in the past. And we're just trying to bring back this user, since there was a time that this user kind of had an intent in the app. This could be possibly still interested, they just didn't know that the app maybe has a new update, the app maybe has a new sale, or the app maybe just has a new feature that could just bring them back and just make them more engaged than ever. Lastly, it could be quite a seasonal thing to be working with lifestyle and fitness on a seasonal journey, starting campaigns in the beginning of the year or 2 or 3 months before summer. This could be quite of a good season. It also like would make sense to kind of launch and always have any kind of evergreen all year round campaigns. All the advertisers and our clients are actually investing in UA efforts all year round, and they're not only investing like, for example, in specific months or in a specific season. Since we're investing in UA, it would only make sense to kind of complete it and make it full circle with actually investing in retargeting. Since the place that UA like leaves off users, that's where exactly when retargeting can come and pick them up and put them on their user journey and make sure that any UA effort is never missed out and is actually maximized and leveraged at the maximum possibility. We always try to ask the clients like what is that they're looking for. Are they looking to test out retargeting? What is that retargeting can do to their users? What is the actual possibility of retargeting helping them? So this is why exactly in Adikteev we offer pre-launch analysis right at the beginning of their like journey with Adikteev, where we actually just analyze the user behavior that they have in their app, and we just try to like kind of make sure that we're doing the best recommendation possible on the user behavior. Because we're working, for example, from business to business, in Adikteev, one of the kind of key points that we actually value is transparency. We share, for example, any possible information that can be shared with our clients so that they actually know which SSP we're investing more, which publisher is performing the best, or which creative is really not doing that well and could be cut off. So this actually helps to kind of build trust with our clients, and then just to make sure that 2 people are on the same page, and we're on the same page that we're here to actually make the best out of your money, and with your money, make more money for you. After I started interning, I realized that I really loved like what I was doing. I really loved the data analysis and all of the analysis that I was doing in terms of like clients' data. However, there was a part of me that was missing the interpersonal communication. So that's exactly when I actually noticed the AC position. So basically, in AC position, you really get to do the best of both worlds, where you're talking to the client, you're understanding them better, and you're understanding what exactly do they want, what would really be the best possible point where they would benefit from this partnership. And after having a conversation with clients, you really go and you look at the data and you see possible way or come up with a new strategy based on the data analysis that could really help the client find the best solution for their own problem. Starting off as an ad operational coordinator intern in Adikteev was actually my first kind of professional experience in France. I remember like it was yesterday. I didn't know what to expect. It was my first time working in advertisement and retargeting, so I just really didn't know what was coming. Possibly like a week or 2 weeks after, I was just talking to my mentor and I was like, hey, I think I want to stay, and I think I'm going to do everything possible for me to stay in the company. Because just working in Adikteev, it is not just, you cannot really describe it with words, but it is just a feeling that you get, because when you enter Adikteev and when you're there, you just feel so warm. You just feel like everyone is really just there to help you. If you have a question, everyone and like any possible person who actually has the answer will try to make their effort to actually answer your question and just to be there for you and try to guide you through the journey.